Alright, I'm doing Tor's 9-month update. He is actually, hey, 9 months and, what is it, like 3 days? Thank you, honey. Can I have that? Can I have that? Okay, don't go over there, though, please. He's 9 months and, like, 3 days. He's 9 months as of the 7th, and today is the 12th. Is that right? 13th. Today's the 13th. Anyway, yeah, you think that's funny? Do you think that's funny? He's totally a little person now. He's just aware of everything. Yes, he's aware of everything. Are we talking about you? Are we talking about you? He's aware of everything. We had his doctor's appointment yesterday, his 9-month update. He got his hepatitis shot and his little heel prick for where they test for anemia, and he was great. He's not anemic at all. He got a very high, good, strong number, so he's got good iron levels. He weighed in at 18 pounds, and he measured at 28 inches. He's actually kind of slowed on the length chart. Yeah, baby. He's slowed on the length chart. Like, he looks so long to me and big to me. I can't believe that he only grew like an inch since the last appointment, but he's just, for whatever reason, I don't know, maybe he's gonna be smaller like my dad, or maybe he's just gonna be like gonna spurt out later. Who knows? Because they say you can't really tell how much they're gonna grow or how tall they're gonna be till they're around 2 years old, and then usually they can get a rough estimate. So we'll see. His head was measuring 43.6 centimeters, and it was, I think, 41 point something at the 6-month appointment, which was the last appointment. So that's good. He has been really, really active. He won't let me change his diaper anymore. Pretty much, I'm putting on diapers while he's standing up or while he's rolling around. Or whatever. I'll give him a toy sometimes, and that kind of helps, but in general, yes, boo-boo, in general, I'd say that I'm kind of trying to put diapers on him on the fly while he's moving. He's not walking yet, but he's cruising a lot better. Like, he can crawl everywhere really quickly. He can cruise everywhere. He can push and stand up on things and like walk with any kind of walker. He can make anything into a walker. I'm convinced that he could walk if he really wanted to. He tried to it almost seemed like he was going to try to take a step a couple days ago, but he just hasn't actually done it yet. But I feel like it's around the corner because he really seems to have the capability. I think he just kind of wants to do things quicker, and it's easier and quicker for him to just kind of crawl over to things right now, so that's what he does. But he is highly mobile baby, high ability to get into everything. He stands completely on his own still, and he's just gotten much, much better at that. And yeah, he's doing really, really good. He'll give you an object if you give him something and ask him to give it back to you. He'll give it. Let's see. You show that. Here, take this. Take this. Nothing. Can Mama have that? We give that to Mama? We give that to Mama? Baby, I know you're looking at the screen, but look at Mama. Can Mama have that object? Thank you. There you go. There, you did it. Here you go. You can have that. Yeah, he's just growing beautifully and just smiley and funny. There are certain games that he really likes, and he just, he just has a really great personality, a really happy, funny, silly personality. His separation anxiety's been, again, he doesn't have it. He doesn't have separation anxiety from me. If he's with other people, he tends to usually be okay. He has his moments when he really wants me, like when he's hungry or if there's something that he really certainly wants, but in general, I would say that he doesn't have like separation anxiety where he has to be with me in particular, so much as that he just has to be with somebody, and they have to be entertaining him and paying attention to him. And he doesn't like to be put in the crib or the pack and play for too long. I can put it in there for like a couple minutes while I do laundry, but he does fuss and he doesn't like to be in there. He's still sleeping through the night. He's been pooping a lot more lately, which I don't know exactly what it is. The pediatrician said sometimes they do that when they're teething, or it could be any kind of thing, but she didn't see any teeth yet, and so no teeth yet at all. And I just don't know, because he just all of a sudden, like about 4 or 5 days ago, started pooping several times a day, and it was kind of mixy and kind of, just a different consistency. And before that, he was pooping like once every 2 days, so I don't know what it is, but we'll see. I've just been making sure he's nice and hydrated and that he's eating properly. He seems like he's happy and playing and hasn't had a fever. She said she's not concerned about that. All kinds of things can change their patterns, and he's eating lots of solids, lots of finger foods, French toast, biscuits, vegetables, mashed or steamed. Yeah. He's a really great little guy. I love him. So that's Tor's 9-month update. As far as me, postpartumly, I'm still, I lost all my postpartum, or I lost all my pregnancy weight. But my next goal is to get below that, because my pre-pregnancy weight was actually higher than my normal weight, because I put on about like 10 or 15 pounds to make sure that I could get pregnant. I didn't want to be one of those like super, I'm kind of crazy and obsessive, and I didn't want to be like one of those super skinny girls who was like, why can't I get pregnant? And the reason was because I didn't have enough body fat on me to help things along. So I purposely put a little extra layer on, but I would like to get it off. We do plan to try for another baby in about a year, but in between now and then, I'd like to get the weight off and hopefully, get strong and be my old self for a while, at least until then. And I'm hoping, we'll see how it goes, I'm hoping to not gain as much weight with the next pregnancy. I'd love for that to be the case if it's possible. And I'm thinking maybe, since I know what to expect more, and since I'll have him to run after, maybe it'll be easier to not gain as much weight. We'll see, hopefully. And also, I'm living in Oregon, and I really know how to shop here now and how to find the good, healthy, yummy things and what I like. So hopefully that'll make sense. But I'm about 140 pounds, which is again about 15-20 pounds more than I normally am, but it's what I was before I got pregnant with him. So that's where I'm at. Okay. And just so you know, because I don't want people to feel bad if I'm 5'7", so that's my weight at 5'7", and I'm normally a very skinny person. So if your like normal weight is 140 and you're 5'7" or whatever, don't feel bad. I'm totally a normal weight and a healthy weight. My body tends to be a thinner person, so I'm used to being that kind of person. But I know I'm not fat by any means or by any standards, and I think a lot of people, this is their healthy weight. I'm also pretty small boned, so I don't want to make people feel like bad by saying that, because sometimes people will say things about my weight, and I'll feel bad. They'll be like, oh, I'm this and this, and I'll just be like, oh, well, I'm that, and it's normal for me. So that's why I'm saying that. Anyways, why did I say anyways? I hate it. Alright, so that's the update.